Josue, maybe we could start off with you. You know, I think a lot of the communication and the messaging around Windows 10, I think up to this point has been around the consumer and the end user. So we've heard a lot about Cortana, we've heard a lot about Edge browser. You know, what can you tell us? But the reality is that, you know, Windows 10 is a lot more than that, obviously. There's a lot of tools for IT pros like Kirk, in particular, hoping to help address the massive number of devices that each person carries with them into work now, into a work environment. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you guys are seeing in the market?
Yeah, definitely. So in the consumer space, everyone knows that Windows 10 is bustling right now with the hundreds of millions of consumer users currently on Windows 10. Meanwhile, in the business infrastructure, there's only tens of millions of devices that are on Windows 10 Enterprise. And so here at AirWatch, we see that there's a new style of management. We've worked with Microsoft to create an operating system that can be managed via the cloud and can be managed in this EMM style. And so instead of tying everything down to on-premise, you can actually leverage whatever management model you want, whether it's traditional or the new way of managing it in the cloud together using a unified endpoint management system.
Now, Kirk, you work for a fairly large major metropolitan area, city workers, so you work with a lot of desk workers, but you also work with a lot of non-traditional kind of information workers. How has this whole change in mobility affected you guys, and how are you guys working to manage it?
For us, it's actually very important. It's really critical because as you look at the traditional mobile devices like iOS or Android, we want to provide more of a richer endpoint, meaning a Windows 10 device, to the field workers that we have. In terms of some agencies have very few mobile workers, others are just completely mobile, especially in public safety, where you have almost everyone is a mobile user. So to basically provide that type of endpoint like Windows 10 to them ensures that we don't have to worry about the application sets they're running. We don't have to worry about compatibility. We don't really have to worry about security. So providing a desktop-like experience of Windows 10 to the mobile platform, but providing it in a managed fashion is also very important.